welcome back to my channel. I have like a talking kind of video for you guys because I haven't really done like a real like talking video unless it's like a haul or like something like that. And so I usually really like to do just like lookbooks and like all that stuff, and it's not really me much talking, and so I thought it would be more personal to get like one-on-one or one in whatever many subscribers I have. I know everyone's high school experience is like different, you know, but I'm pretty sure you can get at least one thing out of this video. 10 things I wish I knew in high school. Let's start now. Thing number 1. Your freshman year does matter. So one thing I wish I can kind of go back and do is, I wasn't horrible my freshman year, but I didn't try as much as I should have. Your freshman year is always your easiest, hands down, unless you're taking AP classes and all that stuff. You know, sucks for you. But yeah, try your best your freshman year because it's your easiest year. You can get all A's, like you really can. And you know how much that would up your GPA? That, like, you could have 4.0, you know, after your freshman year of high school. Like, don't slack off your freshman year. Just don't try like super hard, because come on, freshman year is always easy. Like, it's always easy, trust me guys. Number 2, people are not always looking at you. Ugh, I can't stress that enough. Like, when I was in high school, you know, I always thought that people were looking at me or what I'm wearing or how my makeup looks or like how short I am and everything. People are not always looking at you guys. Like, they're worried about themselves. You know, there could be some people that are looking at you and like are bullying you, but you know what? Forget them. You know, you do you. You get your own education, you know, because going to school is not about other people. It's about you getting your education. And if you don't want to get your education, don't go to school. It's as easy as that. You know, I mean, there's some, you know, other circumstances that people make you go to school and all that stuff, even if you don't want to go to school. But I mean, you know, you're going to school for an education. So try to get as much as you can, absorb as much as you can. Number 3, be as active as you can. Like, in sports, in clubs, in your community, like even being like student body president or even in the council, like student council or anything. Like, be as active as you can in high school because it looks really good on your resume. It looks really good on job applications. It looks really good on college applications. And so try to join like those big on clubs like Beta Club or like National Honor Society. You know, it's not that hard to get in. If you have good grades, you could get in. And so also getting into those kind of clubs, you can get like a rope or like another tassel or a different color, you know, whatever, you know, and it looks really good that you've done something in high school. And so I really encourage you guys to be really active in high school because it's really easy. It's easier to be active in high school than it is in college. So yeah, do that. Also in sports, you know, there's many like scholarships and like all that stuff with sports, you know, and if you're good at it, you know, people like scouts are going to watch you and they're going to want to recruit you for that certain college. Number 4, leave the drama. Like, really guys, just leave the drama. Like, you're, like what I said before, you're going to school for an education. You're not going to school for a boyfriend or your friends, you know. Yeah, you know, it's fun, you know, and like your friends are there, the people you grew up are there, you know, but really drama is not necessary. Looking back at my high school life, you know, I was pretty good at not having too much drama, but the drama that I did have, like, it's really all just for entertainment. Like, it really is. So just don't do it, because it's just like, you'll look back on it and you'll be like, oh wow, that was really stupid, and it really is stupid. Number 5, not everyone has a boyfriend. I think this is one of the top ones that I kind of struggle with was, you know, oh, you know, should I have a boyfriend? And like, oh, it's you know, it's really lonely, you know, because, you know, high school they have like homecoming and they have prom and they have all these formals. So it's always like, oh, you know, I don't have a boyfriend, I don't have a date, you know, I don't want to go and all that stuff. But come on, life is not always about having a boyfriend. And so my advice is that if you don't have a boyfriend, girl, you go girl. Like, you don't need a boyfriend. Like, boyfriends, honestly, they're distracting and they're just a mess. You get your heart broken and, I don't know, it's just a mess. Like, you just don't want to go through all that. Like, you really don't. So, I mean, if you have a boyfriend, great, and, all luck goes to you. And, if you're doing great in school and your parents are totally fine with you having a boyfriend, go ahead. But then if you're really struggling with it, like that you don't have a boyfriend, girl, don't even worry about it. Like, really don't. Don't even worry about it, because once you're in college, no. Like, you're going to look back and be like, you probably not even end up with that guy anyways. I mean, I'm talking about statistics here, how many guys and girls really stay together when they were in high school. Not that many. So, I mean, up to you. Up to you. Just don't stress about it so much that it's hindering you from your studies or from, whatever. Number 6. Look for local scholarships, and it's never too early. And ask your counselor. Yeah, like, guys, one thing I really regret is signing up for my local scholarships when my senior year. And so, when you're a senior or when you're a junior, you start looking for scholarships. And, the first thing that pops in your mind is, oh, okay, online scholarships. No, online scholarships are so hard to get, I mean, there's a lot of people do get online scholarships, but the best chance you have is your local scholarships, because there's only like so many people like around you than versus the people online. Like, that's a lot of people. So ask your counselor, or ask like in my high school we had a career center, and if you have one, go ask her or him. Like, don't be afraid. Just be like, hey, is it too early to sign up for local scholarships, or when can I sign up for local scholarships, or like anything like that. And like, apply as many as you can that you're eligible for. Like, just go do it, because you never know what you can do. And so it's never too early to look for scholarships. It's never too early to sign up for scholarships. So yeah, I really recommend you guys to do that if you guys want to be successful in your high school career and in your college career. I wish I did that in high school. Number 7, your friends now are not always your friends in the future. This applies to a lot of people that I know, and the people, like, I've noticed this dramatic change right after I graduated. I don't even keep in touch with anybody that I really were friends my whole high school career. Maybe it's just because we saw each other every day and we had to like interact with each other, but don't take it to heart. A lot of people change. A lot of people, they're just different people, and they go to different schools and they want to pursue different things. So don't take it too hard when your friends that you feel like you were friends for so long and you guys will always be friends, they're not your friends anymore. Don't take it to heart, because everyone changes, and you'll always make better and more active friends, in the future. So I wish I knew that in high school. Just kind of going through life, like, taking it so hard when your friend ditches you for something, or when your friend doesn't really act like a friend. Like, don't worry about it. Like, do your thing in school, and don't worry about like everybody else. That's all I can really say. Number 8, study hard and keep your GPA high. Like, I don't know about like anywhere else, but in Georgia, we have this scholarship called Hope Scholarship, and it's basically eligible for anyone who lives in Georgia if they just have, they meet the requirements of a high GPA and like all this other stuff, but the most important thing is your GPA. And so, in high school, it's easy to bring up your GPA and bring down your GPA, and it might be, it changes for different schools and everything, but if you can make all A's, or all B's, or whatever. If the best you could do is a C, strive for more. And like, study. Like, I have never been so like education driven than I am going into college, because people in high school, they just don't get it yet. Like, they just don't. And like, just try your best in high school. Try to keep your GPA up and try to be like top, of your class. Even if you're not the smartest or you're not the brightest, you with that mindset that you're going to do great in school and that you want to do good in school, it would already get you where you want to be. And so just, that's like the best advice someone can give you. Just try your best. If you study the best you can, that's all that matters. You got the grade that you deserve. So yeah, I can't stress that out enough. Like, keep your GPA really high, and because there's just different scholarships that you won't get anymore if you don't keep your GPA at a certain, requirement. Number 9, do what you want to do and not because it's cool. So much peer pressure in high school, so much parties, so much like cool kids, cliques, and everything. And I mean, it's really hard. It's really hard to stay true to yourself and what you want to do. But if you don't want to do something, don't do it. And if you think it's just cool, you're gonna learn the hard way. And I'm just saying it like, as like you're my little sister or little brother or something. Like, if you do something because other people want you to do it, you're never gonna be satisfied. And so, I mean, you gotta do you sometimes, and if you don't want to do it, then maybe you shouldn't be hanging around that crowd of people, and you'll just always find unsatisfaction in that, and you'll always just wonder, or you'll always just, making those mistakes. So, I mean, just stay true to yourself, do what you want to do, and if no one wants to back you up on it, then, it's okay. It's okay if you're by yourself. High school doesn't last forever. It does not. And once you're in college, you'll figure out who your real friends and who is not. And even if they were your real friends, they won't make you do something that you don't want to do. So yeah, I can't stress that out enough, like all this stuff, because I really wish I knew these in high school. Last one, number 10, take care of yourself and love yourself. I think I did a pretty okay job, as a high schooler, to love myself as much as possible. But there are some things that, like, you're just so self-conscious. If people are looking at you, or like, what are people thinking about you, But in my senior year, I really didn't care anymore. I didn't care that if people were looking at me, or if I didn't have any makeup on, or if I looked ugly that day. Like, my senior year, like, I really just didn't care. And I just wanted to graduate, and I just wanted to make sure I was graduating with honors. And like, basically my senior year, I really did everything that I'm telling you right now to do, and I wish I did that my freshman year. But if you want to wear leggings that day, wear leggings that day. And if you feel like your hair is a mess, so what? Your hair is a mess that day. Not everyone is perfect, and not everyone looks great at school, And so you just do you, and love yourself, do the things that you want to do, and be around the people that, that will take care of you, and that will tell you straight up if you're doing something wrong and right, And so, yeah, I think that's all I have to say about 10 things I wish I knew in high school. So I really hope this was helpful. I wasn't trying to lecture you guys or anything. It's just that, going into college, and you have to pay for your classes. You have to pay for, certain things. And if you fail that class, you have to pay to take it again. And so, when you're in high school, everything is free except lunch, but everything is basically free. And so, take advantage of, that free education. And when you're in college, some people don't even go to college because you have to pay for it, and they don't even like school, so why would they even pay to go to school? So, I mean, even if you don't plan on going to college, try your best in high school, because it would still look good, on your applications and everything like that. So people always just, whatever, high school, but really take advantage of it and absorb as much education as you can. And, yeah, that's all I basically have to say, and I wish you guys luck, and I hope this was really helpful, because if I was saying this to my 14-year-old self, I would definitely try to take this in. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I just want to thank you guys for the few amount of subscribers that I've got lately, and I just haven't expressed how thankful I am. I look every single day, you know, how many subscribers I have, and I know I don't have much, but I have like a good amount that I'm really proud of. So I just want to thank everyone who is newly subscribed to me, and just hit me up on any of my social media. Everything will be listed down below. So thank you guys so much, and I love you guys. Bye.